Hey, it's your mans and them from the mausoleum, reincarnated, just as hard-headed. 80 on representing underhanded Indiana with another edition of Do You Fools Listen to Music or Do You Just Skim Through It? I wanted to do a video about Diaz, Art of Dialogue. So, he's on there talking about, Jay-Z. And it's quite eye-opening, you know, he's talking about how, Miss Wallace, Biggie's mom, told him to chill, not come out, not drop his truth. So now that Miss Wallace has passed away, R.I.P. Miss Wallace, and he's coming out talking, speaking his truth. So, as a hip hop fan, I'm a very picky person. So I'm a big East Coast hip hop head. Probably, I'm more of a fan of the East Coast than everybody else. I put that out there. I'm from the Midwest, Indiana. So, one thing about us in the middle and stuff, we listen to it all pretty much. Some of us. So, he spoke about how Jay-Z was dissing on the Lil Mama thing, the Lil Kim song. When I went back and listened to it, I was like, yeah. And he was sneak dissing, which brings me to another point. Now, Jay-Z got on a record, and he starts pretty much, he's rapping about, taking Lil Kim from Big and None, pretty much. He's, come to the Rockefeller team and all this, Dirty Mac. It's pretty much a Dirty Mac verse, which is kind of crazy, because it's crazy. Now, when Dame Dash first got in the game, he was on Original Flavor. He was like the executive producer of Original Flavor. And he put out a video, which I got a copyright strike on, so I don't know if I deleted it or not. But he's talking about, they did a skit on Original Flavor's album about the real and code. The real code. So they talking about how, he said, if your man's wife want to give you some pee, you better take it. But then go tell your mans that his wife's a hoe. All right? That's what he said out the gate. First verse from Dame Dash on record that I know about. I could be wrong. He's talking about smashing his homeboy's wife, which, that. And you wonder why the STD rates is the way they are right now. I'm just saying. But anyway, yeah, that's how he came. He was violating another man, Anyway, but Jay-Z's on the song with Lil Kim talking about, yo, you need to get with the Rockefeller. Dirty Mac and it, just like, it's kind of wild when you think about it now. I didn't have Little Kim's album. I got it later on after, after like pawn shop shit. Years later, after her wave done ended, went to the local pawn shop. Oh shit, Lil Kim, I ain't never heard that, Whatever they played her videos, those were the songs I heard. Nothing more, nothing less. I ain't know nobody who had no little Kim like that. So I got the Lil Kim joint, so I didn't have Little C's neither. Now, so, yeah, so when Un's talking about Jay-Z was dissing him, go listen to the song, and I listened to it, it's like, damn. Now, Yeah, I think Big had to be alive during this time, right? Yeah, Big was alive. But Biggie passed when Lil C's album dropped. You know what I'm saying? I got it. You know what I'm saying? Remember, because so then talks about how Jay-Z gave Lil C's a throwaway verse. But it's a throwaway song. The beats, you know what I'm saying? The beats like some go-go sounding. It reminds me of some. It sounded like some house sample, like they sampled some house music song. You know what I'm saying? Some Chicago stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like if like you would expect to hear that song on the Cha Cha Slide album or something. You know what I'm saying? A beat like that you would expect to hear on the Cha Cha. Whoever from Chicago who made that song, you would expect that type sound coming from, or some New Jersey Joe Budden type energy. You know what I'm saying? In which do my thing, I'ma do my thing. You know what I'm saying? That was brought to my attention too. So on the hook, they saying do my thing, I'ma do my thing, which Joe Budden said that on his Pump It Up. But yeah, man, you can't say nothing about that song being a throwaway song or a throwaway verse when the song's a throwaway. You know what I'm saying? The hook's got the N word all through it, so I don't see how y'all expected that to be a single. You know what I'm saying? Really, like, I mean, we are gonna be doing the cha cha slide all throughout the video or something. I don't get it. I don't get it. So, I mean, and it's like a posse cut. So was Jay-Z just supposed to come through and just body everybody? Like, you know what I'm saying? If anything, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. Like, you know, I think them dudes before C's set a hotline here too, had a hot bar, but nothing really stood out to me. And like I said, I wasn't a Lil C's fan. His album cover was trash, which somebody else brought to my attention when, after the interview, you know, you go to YouTube and you look this stuff up, and somebody said, yo, I ain't mess with the Lil C's album due to the album cover. And that's facts. Lil C's up there naked with female hands covering this. Like, it was a throwaway album, just off the album cover. Let's be clear. It was a throwaway album, just off the album cover. And there's that. But, yeah, man, like, but my point is, Jay-Z's verse on Lil' Kim Big Mama thing, you know, that was the thing back in the days. I'm smashing your girl. Your girl did this. Your girl, your girl, your girl. So Jay-Z carried that energy into the Lil' Kim verse, which it's a Dirty Mackin verse. So the whole Rockefeller. So when I brought up the original Flavor skit, if your woman wants to give you some pee, you take the pee, but then tell your mans that his wife's a hoe. So Jay-Z brought that energy into the Lil' Kim verse. And that type energy is probably what broke up the whole Rockefeller because of the Aaliyah thing. They both was trying to get at Aaliyah, and it's really diabolical once you think about it. Like, but hey, it happens. It happens. And then other interviews, they talking about, yo, Charlie Baltimore, was she an issue? It's like, damn, y'all tripping off Charlie Baltimore. I mean, I don't know, man. I assume y'all had Like, look, I don't know Charlie Baltimore or nothing like that, but see, hey man, I know y'all had better groupies that look better than Charlie Baltimore. That's not a diss. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Baltimore was, you know what I'm saying? She alright looking, but hey, she dang near in the albino bracket. You know what I'm saying? That's not a diss. I'm just saying this is this is picky ADO. This is just picky ADO opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the mouth game might have been crazy, hella crazy, which I'm assuming it was. But hey, I don't know. I don't know. But hey, man, I don't know. But but yeah, back to my point. For Jay Z to dirty Mac on Big like that, you just putting it out there that you can't trust. You know what I'm saying? That Lil Kim verse was dirty Mac, and it's given untrustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Which, to my point, being untrustworthy probably might have just tore down the whole Rockefeller, La Familia, the Rock Dynasty. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I could be wrong. But at the end of the day, before Big Pass, he was talking about the commission, everybody being involved, and said, you know, he was part of the commission. So that too is kind of wild. So if Diddy was in the commission, Jay-Z, Big, and Puffy, then that's a lot of families. I don't know how that would have worked, because after that, the firm came out, and there was a lot of hands in that pot, and they said that was the issue with with the firm. You have AZ, Quiet Money, you got Nas, what was that, Ill Will Records, you got Dr. Dre, Aftermath, and Track Masters, like, a lot of hands in the pot. So yeah, man, like, yeah, and like I said, you had Foxy Brown with Def Jam. There's just too many hands in the pot. So you know, if Puffy's involved, man, that commit whew, that commission shit wouldn't have never came seen the light. Every last member of the commission would have ended up dead, food poisoning or something, like, and then Puffy would have been like, Bad Boy Records presents the commission. Like, man, yo, do you fools listen to music, or do you just skim through it?